hope it was power here. I think we got what I assume is going to be the start of this opening. Obviously, I found a collectibles box shoved into the mailbox, as I honestly kind of expected with this. But at the same time, like, wow, it's this small. This is one of the few things that had to actually get paid in full instead of deposit, because, you know, Zarek and I are cheapskates like that. This is heavy, wow. Okay, so here it is finally. The Super Sentai Movie Ranger 2021 Blu-ray, which includes the, I think it's just called the all red Sentai gear. And then as a neat bonus, it comes with the Soldier manga, which is actually really cool. I think that's probably why it's so weighty. Yeah. The quality of these are inconsistent because this is obviously a Russo red from the beginning of the show. These two were most likely recently shot. So at least the front is neat, so let me cover this for the review. Okay, so we're gonna open this one up first because I was actually going to also open up episode of Stinger, so you know what, we should probably just I need a thumbnail for a second. So okay, we're good. We'll I just finished eating, so I'll open this one up first, so then I can just film the beginning of the review portion. The plastic here is really interesting. It's actually kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like the typical plastic like this. It's not like flimsy. Even though it could just, and I just folded back the plastic, I tried to move it back out. It's not like, again, that might be resealed. So here's the Obi. And now I need to put the Obi back so then this can get its shape. As I say. So this is really beautiful, to be honest. It's a lot more neater than the majority of the Rider recent X's. So obviously this is the most important thing because that's why you're buying this. So I think it has a summary for each rhythm movies. This is the only one I can technically watch because this one takes place within the show, but just like the guidance, it's recommended just to watch it after. That's a neat code, 3 heroes. And obviously spelled wrong. I feel like there's a lot more ads this time around. Huh. What is this? Yeah, what is this? This is actually pretty neat. Oh, advertisements for Super Sentai Friends. And writers. Oh, wow, they're actually advertising this too. That's actually neat. Okay, now here we go with the Rider Winter movies. Metsubo Jinrai and Vulcan and Valkyrie. I forgot this one's actually coming out this month because I was like, cool, I have no pre-orders this month. That besides Gashapon Sentai Gears 4, but I was like, nope. Ryu Soldier versus Cure Major versus Ryu Soldier. That V-Cinex, and then all the V-Cinemas and movies coming out in Blu-rays. I literally drank the water before this. The Saber Swordman Chronicles. Apparently the 01 anime shorts are getting released. I think these are movie collections. And then Dingy Man is getting re-released on Blu-ray. Some anime. This is probably one of my favorite selections of things. This thing, I think it's because of this. That it felt like a lot. And then just, I don't know, the typical like, oh, don't touch the disc. Don't draw on the disc. You want to do that? Buy a DVD. So, I don't know why I didn't think about this first, but, this looks funny for some reason. But, at first I literally did thought that this was the bonus disc. And then these were the movies. No. This is the Blu-ray disc that contains all of these movies. And then these are the individual DVD releases. So I can technically play these. No, well, first of all, I need to switch my region on my laptop back to region 2 because it's region 3 because of paparazzi. Got the Korean version. But this is so weird I can't spin this. But anyways, what I was going to say, so these are the DVD releases because obviously this is DVD, and also because weirdly, but it makes sense, Hero Ranger movie got released individually on DVD because it's approximately 40 minutes. Where's the duration? There's no duration on the disc. And then because and then they, for the second disc, individual release, they put together the Ryu Soldier special and the Zenkaiger movie into one because I think the two of these will equal up the duration of the Cure Major movie. Obviously, because the Ryu Soldier special is a special, it was just put in the theaters. So this is only like 15 minutes, and the Zenkaiger movie is like the traditional Sentai movie duration of like 27 minutes. So it'll equal up to like Zenkaiger's Cure Major's like 40 minutes, because surprisingly it actually got like an extra like 10 minutes. I don't know what the like bonus content is. I'm actually really curious. Yeah, so it says it's like 81 minutes as a whole. I really wish it did tell you the durations for each. That would have been really appreciative. But yeah. Oh wait, I forgot about the ads. They're not as bad as SM ads. Oh man. So used to SM ads just being filled with nonsense. Again, like, I really like this cover. I was going to say, this Russo Pink looked like it was from Dino Fury. I was getting concerned. Oh, the spine's really cool also. It's just that I feel like mine was probably misprinted just a bit, because I don't think you should be able to see that. Next up, the Ryusoulger manga. This is like a really nice bonus that they actually decided to release this physically. Obviously, I can't read it, but you know, for Ryusoulger fans, this is actually like really nice to have. And the Cure Majors show up. I wonder if they're going to do this with the Buster manga then. Yeah, I wonder if the Cure Majors show up like here or something like that. And I guess this is my like first hand Japanese manga. I know Zarkin has the Kuga manga because he got the what was that Gashapon figure line from XA called again? I don't want to call them Reaction. I'll just pull it off to the side. Wherever this was, he got the Kuga one. Now he has wave, and obviously he has wave 1. Now he just needs to track down the premium sets in wave 2, even though he won't do that, and I'm technically going to have to force him to. Anyways, I'm very sure, like, yeah, even though it's not going to be like fun to like just, you know, have Google Translate on your phone and like hold it up, even though like here, for example, I can assume what they're saying because it's like this is just their roll call. So like it's kind of like obvious. But I really like it's also really neat here that obviously all the events are like actually depicted with like them out of suit, because obviously that's the limitation with stage shows, is that they can't just keep changing the characters out. Because you know, it's just a lot easier just to have the suited characters. So like, you know, something like it would be neat to like have like something like this with like other stage shows. But yeah, this is probably one of the best pieces about this set, if I have to be honest. Which Russo is this? Like, I honestly do feel bad I haven't really gotten to like finish like Ryusoulger because I apologize again. I think I'm on the episode. I think I'm on the episode before the Christmas episode, to which I feel bad about. Because it's like the only reason why I stopped just watching the shows, like, because this is not only like Ryusoulger. Like, I guess I want to clarify, like, I don't drop any shows at all. Like, I don't want to say like I dropped a Ryusoulger, because I didn't. I just haven't picked up on it and 01 in a while. Because the issues that typically I would like for superhero time, I'll watch them. Like, the way I'll watch them is that I'll actually like go back and forth with it. So like I'll watch 01 and then I'll watch Ryusoulger and 01 to Ryusoulger. So then I'm not burnt out on like one or the other. But then because, you know, during the pandemic and for school, for my video class, I think I might have explained this before. So for my video class, we had to do this like weekly blog thing, but we had to do like 2 posts per week, which was insane, especially for me because I was reviewing 01 and I was doing 4 episodes per blog, which technically meant I had to cover 8 episodes a week. So I got like heavily stressed from that. And like during this, I was also watching Soldier, but I couldn't talk about that. I only covered the only Soldier thing I talked about during that entire unit was the movie. Which that I saw my teacher go through. Like they just scrolled through my blog, was overwhelmed by it, and just gave me a perfect score. So it's just like, so I know that I know it's like, what's the point of you putting in so much work and your teacher's not even gonna read it? It's like, to actually show I actually like did it and such. But essentially, like, obviously because this is like when we're quarantined and such, I got like so stressed about the unit that I had to like, and because like I was kind of like like I was essentially running out of time for like, I think this is the last week. I think I was running out of time for like the turn-in table. So I had to like not like watch like the next 2 episodes of Soldier that went along with episode 15 and 16 of 01. Because it's just like, I need to turn this assignment in and such. So I felt so bad about that. And ever since, I haven't watched the shows. Like with 01, I prepared to go up to at least like, I think episode 32. Because this was like April or March. I don't remember. But I prepared that much for 01, but it was just like, I'm not gonna do this blogging thing anymore after this. I'm just gonna like focus on my final project. So yeah, I haven't watched the shows since March, but technically I haven't watched them since December of 2019. Which is why I keep saying I'm basically 2 years behind. And that goes along with Taiga too. Taiga, I only got up to episode 4. But the only reason why I got behind on Taiga was because I wanted because Taiga was going to be the first series I was going to watch subbed, because I never watched Ultraman subbed. Because I always just watched what Subaraya uploaded on their channel. Obviously, they stopped that since Rube. So then, like, tracking down the raws for Rube were complicated. So I was just like, you know what? I know they're going to do the same thing with Taiga, so I'm just going to wait for the subs. And I essentially got lazy. But, anyways, before I actually have to, film this thing by itself. Here is the all red Sentai gear and such. So let me cut back to the camera and such. Okay, let's make myself less ill. And then get the gear out. And then I guess we're just gonna proceed with throwing this back in here like so. I think this is the same packaging that they did with the opening single, which I'm still kind of like, I still actually do want to pick that up for the novelty of like actually having all the Sentai openings, but I just don't want the Super Red Aka Ranger though. Like, it's weird because obviously obviously the majority of people are only getting it for the gear, but I generally actually want it for the CD. So it's like, so I'm kind of in that dilemma. But yeah, this is a really nice packaging overall. Just sucks that it's just gonna be thrown in. It's just going to stick within here. And also, I should probably like address this too. So I think it was last week that I actually finally got a bookshelf for the albums because my sister wanted me to have a bookshelf for that if I wanted to get more. And technically, I forgot that I could have actually just also used that to house my Toku Blu-rays that I've gotten for the sake of toys. But then that's gonna be weird because they're just gonna be wrapped like this. Cause I'm like, what's a Blu-ray? Like, what set have I? Gosh, I thought drinking more water was gonna be enough. It wasn't. Cause I was like, cause the thing is that I always just leave my Blu-rays like this. I leave them sealed, essentially, like untouched, just cause it's like, you know, they're just gonna sit around. Essentially, it's just gonna be this thing sitting out, essentially. So this thing's just gonna sit in the closet, I guess. Let's get to this thing, I guess, because you know I don't feel like trying to get the gear earlier. This thing's in unnecessary packaging for sure. This is in the same packaging again as the Zangetsu stage play because that's what the Zangetsu stage play ripped itself off of. I think this is in a different like. I think this is like heavily resealed, definitely, because if it's not, then that's bad for me. Because then it's like, oh shoot, I'm ruining the actual packaging for this thing, and that's pretty bad. Yep, okay, I'm safe. Because like that's what I always kind of fear about when especially because I only experienced this with Sarah. Because they seem to like actually repackage, or like plasticerize? What the heck is that? They just seem to put in a new layer of plastic on their stuff, which is why it feels more flimsy. But this is how it's still flimsy, but like, you know, you know it's like the actual thing. That obi is tiny. I really like the shade of orange and such. And I think this is new. I just never knew the Kyutama. Because it was the same on the... Yeah, so I guess the Kyutama was always just upside down. And it was apparently taped in the back, huh? Was it always like this? I don't know. These boxes are weird, but... Where did this hair come from? So let's take a look. At this Blu-ray. I'm not really a big fan of this cover. Like, I thought the cover for the pre Like, the teaser poster was a lot better. This one is like, the background's the same and the font's the same. Just, I don't know. It's not really as engaging. Like, that's the thing that kind of sucks. The cover for this one isn't as engaging as like the Rider V-Cinexes or V-Cinemas at this time. Oh, I forgot it came with the cards. Oh. Yeah, because at this time they were... I know I shouldn't open them, but at this time they were releasing these by the summer. Oh, wow, these are... Wow, these are... They're thick. So, there's Stinger's card. And then here's Champ's card. These are literally like ID cards. Just, you can actually bend them. Wow. That's neat. I see, I don't remember how you got the other 8. I think Lucky and Tsurugi, you had those were through like ticket promotions through the Kyuranger movie. I really don't know. They did release everyone else, but I don't know if that was through like Blu-ray releases or like I don't remember that. I really don't remember how you got everyone else. I would obviously want Kotaro because I like he's my favorite. What is this? So this is upside down, but obviously this is the traditional. Yeah, don't mark the disc. Ooh, you get a postcard thing. Obviously, Sasori Orange Ikakachu arm, which is one of the most unique V-Cinex or V-Cinema forms. Like the fact, like I think it's the first one that's entirely original. So, like it's definitely something. Reggie Ranger stuff when Kamen Girls was actually 4 members and I forgot to flip out. So, okay, Kyuranger movie, Kyuranger special stage, the X8 V-Cinexes, Shavon Blu-ray, Deno Blu-ray, I think, or movie Blu-ray, I guess. Was this for its 10th anniversary? Possibly, because this was 2017. Sailor Moon R, and then Majin Kaiser. Majin Kaiser? No, Majin Kaiser. The Stinger, and an ad for the X8 trilogy. I feel like this is in the wrong order. Maybe not. Again, this is I think the oldest release I technically have is the Ghost movie and such. Because I forgot I have. No, I don't remember. Here's the Blu-ray. Obviously, it only comes with the Blu-ray because unlike Rider V-Cinexes, they already released the music at the time this released. Because that was what the 3rd mini album for Kyuranger was. It was the entire soundtrack for this thing, which is pretty neat. I really wish Avex actually cared for Rider that much for its V-Cinexes. But it doesn't, because they make you buy the Blu-rays to get the CD of the ending. Just like how in September, when Decade vs. Geo and Geo vs. Decade is getting released, we're finally getting a CD release of Inside Out, but we still don't even know if it's actually going to be the full version or if it's just the two singles they released just slapped on a DVD. Avex, please clarify something. Gosh. Let me just take care of this. You already know what it is. Let's actually open the Kyutama Kyutama first. Wait, why did I put it back if I need to put this back? Oh, shoot. Hope it's easy enough. So I was like, wait, I can't just leave this thing out. Like, yeah, it's just the traditional Kyutama packaging, but I mean, like, I can't just leave it out. I don't know, Kyutama packaging has always been kind of weird, but hopefully I can just slide it back in. There. I wonder if I actually do compare the size of this, if it would be the same as the Zangetsu stage show, because I think comparing the size, yeah, you can tell, like, there's a complete size difference between this and between the 01 stage show and this thing. Like, the 01 stage show isn't as bad, but this is what I was expecting, but this is actually a lot more compact. I wonder why they... Well, obviously it's because of the gimmick. Curious as to what Saber's gonna do. Because, I don't know, it's clearly a trend that they're trying to do of, hey, look, we're gonna try to put out toys for the final stage shows and such. So here's the Kakaju Kyutama, which is obviously unicorn, number 27. B15. Nay. So obviously we'll just deal with this one first because it is the shorter of the two, obviously. Again, that's it. I don't feel as bad though, because, you know, compared to this thing, I only got this for like $25. So not that bad. So this will just go in my Kyutama box and such. This thing, obviously, we got Go Ranger through Go-Go 5, and Tie Ranger through Cure Major. I really do like how this is, like, divided, and this is just a sticker. But because it's, you know, this is like the not the 1900s, but this is like, you know, mid-70s through like late 90s, and this is like 2000s, and then like 2010s and such. Okay, just going through this, like, actually, yeah, because I realized with, like, just looking at my, like, just shining my, Let's Play with Gearlinger gear through the light, it's actually transparent, and obviously, because this is a sticker, it'll actually not go through as much, so you obviously can't see the other side, because, you know, it's a sticker. So, yeah, this one will definitely be fun. So, you know, let's just do it in here because it's shorter. Wouldn't it have been funny if it only just roll called Oranger and Shinkenger through this? Like, Oranger, Shinkenger, and then just Sentai Revolution. That would have been funny. I hope this gets used in Superhero Senki, because that will make the most sense. Then again, like, I think Crane Joe's most likely correct. Bum bum. Bum bum. Woo! Oh, so we're not going to sit through this because that's for the demo. That was for equality. Because I did it with the gear owner and the gear doing. Wow, Bo Kendra, you unlock one of the longest sounds within here. Yeah, that's essentially it for this video. Just two toys that you had to get through Blu-ray means, and one of them I luckily was able to get for like a quarter of what this is. Like, obviously I'm not upset, obviously, because it's Japanese media, and also just because, you know, like collectibles, you have to essentially pay for shipping, because this thing retailed for like 90, like what, like $80-$90. Shipping's going to be like $20 to $30. So, like, you know, like if this was like 80 and like shipping was 30, yeah, it would be 130. That's essentially what you're paying for. So I don't mind it. I feel like this thing you definitely do get like, well, okay, you can kind of like, this thing was $99. Okay. Like, I'll say, like, I think it, like, American retail wise, this would have been at least 50. It is kind of confusing as to why Japanese media is so expensive, but that's like just asking, why does Japan like locking their music videos behind like DVDs? Why can't they just be like Korea and just put them out there? I'm happy they're slowly doing that, but they're not like they're not really there. Anyways, we're not here for that. Whoops. This is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Not gonna say I'm gonna snack on this right away, but you know that I got my snack dosage of the day. I need to turn the camera.